What up with it, YouTube? What's up with it? Top of the top, top of the top, top of the top. Shake them sheets. Shake them sheets. Shake them sheets, shake them sheets, shake them sheets, shake them sheets. Good morning to all, good morning to all, good morning to all, good morning to all. Y'all already know when y'all come up in here, hit the like button and hit the notification bell so y'all can get a notification when I go live and shit. Hope everybody having a good Tuesday. Good morning, good morning. Wake up, wake up, wake up. If you at work, have a good day at work. If you hustling, get that money. If you on the block, be careful. Watch out for the police. Watch out for the enemies. Peace and blessings to everybody. Neighborhood to the neighborhood. Shout out to the Hoovers, the Trays, the Bloods, the Gangsters, Pyro, Long Beach, Compton, Watts. You feel me? Shout out to IE, Gardena, Inglewood, you know what I'm saying? Las Vegas, because last time they said you forgot about Las Vegas. Shout out Las Vegas. Shout out up north, San Diego. You feel me? Shout out the whole California. Shout out to the Norteños. Shout out to the Southsiders. And shout out to the Bulldogs. You know. Y'all see the thumbnail, so y'all know all my faithful Bone family, my subscribers, y'all already know I was finna tap in with this American Cholo showing up to no jumper and all that. I'ma try to watch my words, but I'ma be a stack and I'm gonna be honest and I'm gonna be straight across the table, straight across the board, and try not to be like biased or racist or whatever you want to call it. First and foremost, all this stuff then got started behind Tiger. All this behind Tiger, behind a video he made, and it's got a lot of stuff stirred up. And actually, I think it's good. You know what I'm saying? It's good for conversation. It's good for people to really see what reality is and really see what's really going on out here in these streets and in the pen. Because a lot of the time, these celebrities and stuff, you know, they get kind of sidetracked and they forget what's going on down here on ground zero. And, you know, they up there making their music, doing whatever they doing, chasing their bag. And, you know, they don't really think about people that's right here on ground zero, like the blacks and the Mexicans. You feel me? So that was a good thing, you know what I'm saying, to show the industry that no matter who you are, how much money you got, we still can reach you, whether it's Crips or Bloods, Southsiders or Norteños. It don't matter who you think you is or where you think you at, we can touch you and we can reach out and we can catch up with you. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing that the world needs to realize is that, yeah, the elite, you know what I'm saying, the millionaires and people with money, they probably run the machine and dictate, you know, what's been said on the radio, what we watching on TV. But the streets dictate what goes on. The streets dictate style. The streets dictate war. We dictate everything that go on. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, people that's from the streets, no matter if you're a Crip, Blood, Southside, or Norteño, we dictate what's going on. We dictate what's hot. We dictate who's solid, who not solid. We dictate that. So I just wanted to put that out there. Second, American Cholo showed up to no jumper like a million deep, right? I ain't mad at him, but you ain't have to show up that deep, man. You know what I'm saying? To show your presence and all that. But I understand. You feel me? It's an underlying message and all that. You know what I'm saying? And for those that's not from the streets and that ain't been in prison, that's all a war tactic. You can call it what you want to call it. Showing up that deep to talk to some regular ass motherfuckers at a podcast, that's all a war tactic to really show their strength and show their power to whoever the opposer is. That's basically all that is. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to show up to no podcast with 50 homies and all that old shit to get my message across or say whatever I need to say. You feel me? I don't need to do that, but to each his own. But that's just my opinion on that. You know what I'm saying? You showing up to no jumper, a trillion deep, that's to show y'all power, not only show y'all togetherness, but it's an underlying It's an underlying threat right there. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what you putting off. Because that's how motherfuckers gonna receive it. Anybody that been in prison and doing time, we already know how the Mexicans get down. We already know how they group up. We know how they team up. And we know how they kick it off. Vice versa. So that's how I looked at that as a show of power, strength. You know what I'm saying? That's why the boy Bozo got on the phone with Adam 22 and kind of like said he demanding what Adam 22 need to be doing. And I agree with him. You know what I'm saying? Don't be posting no chopped up ass clips just for clickbait and views and all that, because people can lose their life behind what people posting on their social media. And I'm talking about people that's not black or Mexican. You know what I'm saying? Because you got a lot of people out there. You got a lot of blacks and Mexicans out there too that's kind of like not from the streets too. And they be pumping the propaganda and doing bullshit too. So we got to be careful of that too. You know what I'm saying? We got to know who we dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Another street nigga can look at another motherfucker and tell that they from the streets. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be able to tell that. And we should be able to decipher the ones that's not. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't really got to coach them. We just need to let them know to stay out of street business. You know what I'm saying? Don't nothing change because it's social media and it's 22. The same rules apply. If you're not out there in the streets, if you ain't in the field, don't speak on street business. Street business is not news. Street business is not something that, you know, to go viral and say street business, people was losing their life. You know what I'm saying? People getting robbed, people getting mistreated, all that. That's not some news to report. That's something to try to help and you know what I'm saying, try to steer that problem away and keep it calm, not to keep it going and keep it pumping and all that. You feel me? And as far as American Cholo in that video saying the ER word, you know what I'm saying, he was explaining the story about somebody that he know, and he was just trying to give a context of what he was saying. But yeah, he shouldn't have said the word on the air, you feel me? Because, you know, we going to all react to it and all that. That's just like a black person getting on here saying the WB word or whatever else that you know, Hispanics don't really like. Which brings me to my next gripe. You heard me right? My next gripe. Because everybody is discussing everything and talking about this and that and this and that. But no one's talking about Mexicans saying nigga. Everybody talking about respect. Everybody talking about this. Everybody talking about that. But nobody's addressing the elephant in the room, which is Mexicans saying nigga. I seen Bozo on there. He tried to imply that, oh, you know, that's a word of endearment and all that. Nah, my nigga. You use another word as a word of endearment. You not black, bro. Just because another black nigga allow you to say that, don't mean a next black nigga gonna say that, and you know better because you been in prison. So I don't want to hear about that's a word of endearment and all that. Any Southsider and Northaniel that been in prison, you know better. Period, point blank. You don't talk like that, especially on the airwaves and on rap songs, because I'm not accepting that, and it's a lot of blacks that's not accepting that. To the black people that's not checking them niggas right there in front of them when they saying that, you niggas foul, bro. You niggas foul and you disrespectful to all your ancestors that died for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling you to beat a nigga up, blow a nigga head off, and do all that if he say nigga and all that. No. Explain to him that that's not cool to say and use around you. You know what I'm saying? It's a respect thing. It ain't about what you can and can't say. You can't say that. Bottom line. Duno said nigga twice on that show, and he called himself both times, and I heard him. That shit is not cool. You know what I'm saying? You Mexicans that's talking like that, it's two different kinds. It's one that's know he being disrespectful, and it's one that's thinking he just being regular and trying to fit in and be with the in crowd. And that shit is not cool. The Mexicans, y'all can check y'all people about everything. Y'all need to check y'all people about writing NK on the wall. That's the only problem that I got. Otherwise, I respect everything that y'all stand for, everything that y'all pushing for, because we both the same type of community as far as being oppressed and being held back and not giving a fair action and getting it bad. Point 3, American Cholo, even though you've been talking about it to everybody and y'all been discussing it, you don't go on the airways as a brown man or a black man and say black people don't deserve or they shouldn't get reparations. Who does that? That's like a black person coming online saying, nah, we don't want the Mexicans over here. Put the wall up. Fuck that. We don't want them over here in blase blase. Y'all will feel some type of way about that, rightfully so. So when a Mexican come on the airways and say, oh man, they don't, you don't need no reparations and all that. No, nigga, you sound dumb, bro. If anybody need reparations, it's the black community. If anybody need the government assistance, it's the black community. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. They been stripped the black man from out of the black home years ago. They been stripped the black man out of the black home years ago. How many women done had Section 8 and they couldn't have their baby daddy or their boyfriend living with them? But in that same breath, the Mexicans, they got Section 8. They got the father there, the kids and all that. It's not a problem. The government, they got grants for foreigners. Foreigners can come over here and get vouchers, get all type of shit that people that's born and raised out here can't get. So black persons, black people, black culture, black everything, we've been held back, we've been robbed, all that shit. And they probably not gonna never give us no reparation because they're afraid of what we might do. You know what I'm saying? Even if we do go buy a gang of guns and Glocks and all that American Cholo, what's wrong with that? You know what I'm saying? We can do whatever we want to do with our money. You know what I'm saying? We not the ones making money. We not the ones making guns. We not the ones that got access to crates and all that, like the white people and all these other races, including Mexicans and all these other races got access to big ass crates of guns. A black man, we got to deal with a whole nother race to do business and all that. So let's keep it a stat. So if we do go buy a gang of guns, we need to. We should. We should be arming up and being prepared for whatever. Whether it be a race ride with the Mexicans, a ride with the police, a ride with the white folks, whoever. Us as a black community, we should be buying hammers and doing what we're supposed to do and not killing each other with them hammers. But we should be arming up, strapping up, preparing, and making sure our family and our women and our kids and all that is taken care of. Y'all gonna take care of y'all family. Y'all got guns. So when you say stuff like that, you subliminally throw a shot at the blacks, basically saying we not business-minded, we not smart, we not intelligent enough to go invest and do whatever it is. So as quick as you say you not prejudice, you say different little shit that'll underline your whole message that you just said. And that's to American Cholo. You feel me? So, and to Adam, I ain't trying to hear that about you was gambling and all that. Adam, you's a foofer, bro. You's a straight foofer. You know what I'm saying? You might be a good person and got good intentions, but you can't help it because you white. You can't even help that other side of you because that white side come out of you. You so intrigued on Crips and Bloods and Mexicans and the gang culture and the street life that you gonna do whatever you gonna do at any cost to get views and to get likes. You know what I'm saying? Because you're a white man and you really concerned with your narrative and your show and pushing your agenda and all that. You know what I'm saying? You're not really in tune with the people. You're not really caring about who you offend and who you don't offend. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you giving all them people up there a shot at a job and a platform and an opportunity to build and take care of their family and all that. You know what I'm saying? But out of all the people up there, no jumper. Out of everybody, the only person that got a good head on his shoulder is AD. And that's saying a lot about the rest of your cast members. Sharp, he pretty cool too. You know what I'm saying? But he do too much popping it and not enough realism. He steady trying to be, you know what I'm saying, be on point with the words and all this old different shit. You know what I'm saying? But I like him too. But AD is like the most solidest one out there. He respectful, he keep it clean, and he keep it real. And to AD, man, you know what I'm saying, from one keyway to another, man, I appreciate what you're doing representing the blacks and the keyways up there on the good page. You know what I'm saying? But let them niggas fight for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Let them niggas fight for themselves. Don't stop taking up for niggas. Let them niggas fight for themselves. Let them niggas fight for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Stop taking up for them niggas. You know what I'm saying? For real, you know? Unless it's something that really has to be said and has to be done. As far as Flakko not even, he ain't from nowhere out here, bro. That nigga don't got no type of ism, no type of nothing. That nigga from North Dakota, man. He's a culture vulture. Black as he is, he's a culture vulture. Because he really here for shock value and to really be saying shit and speaking on stuff that he don't have no clue of, ain't lived, did nothing. And he got the nerves to reference DJ Academics as somebody he looked up to. And see, that's the problem. That's what they're gonna promote. Them the people that they're gonna allow to be on the platforms and give jobs to and opportunities to people that stir the pot, change the narrative, and it's really with the bullshit that's with all this little damn, you know, paparazzi gossiping Wendy Williams ass shit. So we gotta be careful of that shit too. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad that you know, that they was able to go in there and have a conversation and all that, because what people don't realize is that while y'all up in them houses and y'all in these podcasts and y'all taking these streets, taking these trips and shit, you got niggas like me, niggas like American Cholo, you know what I'm saying, Dubs, homies like Cartoon, you know what I'm saying? You got niggas that's really out here in these streets, man, that really got to deal with this shit every day. You know what I'm saying? We don't got the luxury at taking trips and stepping away from the ghetto and all that. We don't have the luxury of that. So when y'all on this tube talking and doing all this other shit, y'all just be mindful of the people that really got to walk these streets and deal with the problems and shit that y'all creating that y'all not going to deal with. Because the conversation ain't going to always kill everything or make everything cool. Conversation ain't going to always work. Sometimes it's going to take violence for a nigga to understand and really realize that you can't play and say what you want to say and do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? But how we doing out there, man? Bone family, what's up with it? You warm this up, please? Yeah, NK, they need to stop that. Yeah, Black Warrior said the geography has changed. Yeah, the geography has changed. Gardena too. Yeah, YouTube just got the whole, New Quality said YouTube just got a whole lot real, yeah. Yeah, it really did. Gifted hands, you already know, man. You already know at all times. Or nothing. You already know at all times or nothing. Because see, this the thing, for those that really been in jail, man, you know, and I hate to keep going back to referring to that, but that's the only way that I can explain it, because, like, you know, for the Southsiders and Northaniels and Bulldogs and Crips and Bloods, you know what I'm saying? We, you know, the niggas that been in and out of the system, we understand that really, you know what I'm saying? West Side, you know what I'm saying? We understand that shit like that could really get shit cracking. And we understand that sometimes it be underlying politics, like niggas be trying to do the fake threats. You know what I'm saying? Show togetherness and combativeness and just, you know what I'm saying? That's why I said showing up 100 deep. That wasn't only a message to Adam and to No Jumper, but that was a message to all the blacks, to the whole world. You know what I'm saying? That in a heartbeat, they'll come together, nigga, and they'll try to tear this motherfucker up. So to all my blacks, I just want y'all to be on point at all time. I'm not saying be on some bullshit, but I'm saying just like how you see them come together like that, that's what we need to be doing. We need to be able to do that and come together and hold each other down and hold each other accountable. You know what I'm saying? Not only hold blacks accountable, hold the essays accountable too for certain shit that they doing. As a whole, we need to. That's the only way it's gonna work. A couple of people ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we gotta do, man. For real, for real. We definitely gotta come together. Thank you. Real ones say, I'm from Fresno. I'm not used to Mexicans even thinking they can't push a hard line like that. Gardenia 13 share hoods with payback. They low key clicked up. Yeah, yeah, they low key clicked up with payback and shit, and they fuck with them and all that. But it's a lot of SA gangs that fuck with black gangs and shit. But we know as soon as we put them cuffs on us and we go behind the wall, we know what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's a separation thing, it's a race thing, and it is what it is. But us as people that been in prison and got an action and coming out to the streets, it's up to us to change the narrative and really explain to not only the civilians, but to the young people that, you know what I'm saying, this shit is not cracked up what it's to be. You know what I'm saying? You can turn on radio and turn on videos and all that, and they promoting that and really praising the bullshit, but really, you know what I'm saying, when it's all said and done, man, we all wasted precious years of our life and lost time to the streets and to the system. You know what I'm saying? Once you really realize that that shit was really a waste of time, man, that you really went backwards, that you really wasted your whole life, you know what I'm saying, throwing up gangs, going in and out of jail, shooting that shit, getting shot. We really wasted our life. So the only way that we could make sure that our homies didn't die in vain, our homies not in jail with life in vain, is for us to do right, change the narrative, try to make it a better community for the young folks as well as for us and the older people, and keep the narrative right. You know what I'm saying? That way the homies didn't die in vain or the homies didn't go to jail in vain, because we'll be out here pushing for positivity. But at the same time, you know, it's going to be people that don't want that, because it's a lot of people that can't get back. There's a lot of people that already lost their mind and they don't care about getting society right. You know what I'm saying? And we'll deal with those individuals as they come. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, for the most part, you know, Tiger got a lot of this stuff up. You know, I always said if you apologize, you might as well take the video down. But if you didn't feel like that, don't apologize, don't take it down. But that's neither here or there. You know what I'm saying? And just be aware of these dudes out here that's on the YouTube. You know, they black. You know, they pushing the black narrative, which is cool, but, you know, pay attention to their words, man, because at the same time, you know, it's okay to be, you know, black empowerment, love your black people and all that, but not at the expense of another race and putting another race down and all that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. We don't got to put another race down to show that we love our race and we're a proud race and all that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. We don't got to do that. You feel me? Yeah, everybody say that, James. Everybody say that I look like Battle Loco. Crenshaw Grinder say American Cholo is a clout chaser. You know what? I don't know what to say to that, man, because, you know, he already had a page, and if something happened as far as like a topic or something, and you make a comment and it catch a buzz, then that's just what it is. You feel me? You know, like, but that's what social media and all them platforms, that's what they look for, controversy. You know what I'm saying? That's why they had them type of dudes on these shows. You know, they don't bring people like me on them shows because they can't really pump me up with the propaganda. I'm not really on there for the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, somebody want to fade. My nigga T 1982 want that fade. You already know. I got you. Salute for the super chat. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know, they're not gonna really let an individual like me come on there and shit, because I'm not subscribing to what they selling. You feel me? You know, because I know the end result, man, and I've been through a lot, just like I'm pretty sure a lot of people have been through a lot on here. It's a lot of people up in this live, and I'm finna kick back because there's too many people and not enough likes. So let's get them likes up right quick before I start back. Take a lot to keep a live going. There's too many people up in here. Get up out of here rubbernecking. Get up out of here rubbernecking. Get them likes up. It's damn near 200 people up in this motherfucker. Get them likes up or get up out of here. T said, I messaged Dub and Gunners Collective to have you on their platform and talk about this. Okay, for sure. For sure, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Do you think Adam trying to get all the Crips up there for protection and content? I think Adam is I think Adam is somebody that's like everybody else that ain't live the street life. They ain't treed off that shit. You know what I'm saying? And to them, they feel like they can get points and stripes and a little likability by hanging around street niggas and all that. But at the same time, they not understanding the seriousness of being in the streets, let alone hanging around a nigga from the streets. Because just because you want some positive shit and you kind of like changing your life, and once upon a time he was a person that was behind the drill, gang banging, so you could be in traffic and get caught up with somebody and they'll take you down. What up, Skull? Nate Bud, bro, Nate Bud. You already know, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta be careful of the people you hang around because just because you a square and you hanging with a nigga that's from the streets, you can get the same issue. Foundation Black say Adam wasn't wrong, neither was Flakko. AC said what he said, time for him to stand on it. Well, I don't know, Foundation of Black. I don't know as far as like you saying Flakko was wrong. I mean, cause you probably saying Flakko not wrong because he just posting it and just putting it out there. I'm saying Flakko, I'm not gonna say he was wrong, but I'm gonna say that he needs to use better judgment because since he been on there, you know, he there to ruffle feathers and do and say other shit that other people won't do. But that's what I'm saying. Like when you not a nigga that's from the street, it's only so much that you allowed to do, bro. Now if you gonna stand on that, you willing to take the backlash of that, and I'm not talking about getting canceled on social media. I'm talking about being out in public and somebody approaching you ready to get cracking. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't gonna be ready for that, then you don't need to be on here reposting, saying, or doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's a whole real life out there. And I'm gonna stop right now because there's still too many people up in here. I need to get them likes up. Let's get them likes up, man. Hit the like button. Stop playing. Hit the like button. Rena S said Adam is not for black people. Be Big 619. I function with my Latins, but the racial conflict going to keep us all going up. And that's true. And that's true. That's true as a motherfucker. That's true. Because it's always gonna be a racial divide because regardless of whatever we say, it's always gonna be people on there with the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Especially Mexicans. And I hate to say it like that, but it's a lot of Mexicans that can't stand blacks. They speak bad about blacks, and that's what they do behind closed doors, amongst their homies and all that. You're not gonna go around no blacks and no black gang area and all that, and they over there talking about Southsiders and Mexicans. We don't give a fuck about them. We're not even thinking about them. Abel, Texas, you got it, man. I got you. Said it, I got you. KR10 said AD got checked and distance boss. You know what? I kinda feel like I understand that, but I feel like he was just being trying to be neutral and not really trying to you know what I'm saying? Cause they weren't Matavia. Matavia, what's up with it? But I think he was just trying to just keep everything copacetic and all that and shit. But I understand what you're saying and shit. But I just don't appreciate how, and this is another thing to AD. You see how not one black nigga was in there with you, bro? Not T-Rail, not Sharp, not Flakko, none of them, nigga. Them niggas need to get fired, bro. Cause they left you for dead. That's just like being in East Max and Wayside and niggas left you for dead. So Adam 22, you gotta fire one of them niggas. Give me one of their jobs. Them niggas is fired. Give me their job because they left AD to stand up there by himself as a black man. And regardless of whatever, nigga, it could have went any kind of way if niggas wasn't watching what they saying or saying what they were saying, how they were saying. They left you for dead, AD, just like in the riot, nigga. Flakko, Sharp, T-Rail, all of them, they left you for dead, man. Fuck that, nigga. If them niggas didn't have to be in court, them niggas should have been there, if not for anything, to show support to you, nigga. You was in there with 1,000 Mexicans, nigga. They could have took everything about that motherfucker, nigga. So to Adam 22, you need to fire one of them niggas and give me their job. Put me in their position. You know what I'm saying? Give me their job. Well, actually, Big Deuce in the quarter. Actually, American Cholo did bring a black dude. He brung his video, somebody that they record him like type shit. So he put him on the camera. So he did bring a black person. Yeah, of course ain't nobody was gonna hate they hurt AD because he gonna stay shitty. AD gonna stay shitty. AD gonna stay shitty. Heavy hitter said so. He brung a butler. Everybody be like, "Oh, I got a black friend." Yeah, that's basically it. Right, right, right. Yeah, heavy hitters, man. They need to give me that job, man. Flakko, one of them niggas, they need to get fired. They left AD for dead. AD should feel like that. I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? He the only black nigga in there. He didn't post that. He not behind none of that controversy. Two of the main people that was behind that, other than Tariq, they wasn't even there. I glove you folks. Go, you already know. They good. Glove gang, don't bang. They said that was a bull crap interview. Donovan said. Trap Savage said, "Yeah, it got to be. It always got to be on the level of respect, but we still not touching on the serious shit, which is the South Side of gangs that strike up NK. We not touching on that. That's the main thing that need to be touched on, bro. Period. I don't give a fuck about none of that, cause they got power to do all the things that they need to do, but that's what they need to be doing, making sure these different SA gangs not striking up nigga killer. Let's focus on that." We know they beefing with other gangs and black gangs. Strike that gang up and cross it out. Y'all wouldn't want no black gang striking up 13K or Mexican K or MK. So that's just what I'm saying. I can't speak for everybody else. I don't know how everybody else feels. Poison One said it's a lot of black hoods that put MK. I ain't never seen that on the wall. I ain't never seen that on the wall. And if you get a picture of that, well, shit, you could strike that up and say somebody struck it up. But I ain't never seen no black gangs writing MK on the wall if it didn't stand for another black gang. Oh, and Power Rules, the Compton Power Rules hit up MK. Okay, 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 okay. Well, they probably do because the Mexican gangs out there writing NK. But that don't make it right. But they probably do that. You know what I'm saying? That maybe be some Compton shit, but that's something that need to get addressed too. We don't need to be doing that nowhere around. Spinal said I'm a hater. You did you damn right. Nah. T-Rail wasn't there. He left 80 for dead, and Flakko wasn't there neither. You know what I'm saying? They left they left AD there to clean up everything like they always do. Y'all got them baby loves. Oh God, I do. Yeah, American Cholo coming to no jumper like 100 D. My God. See, I'm a nigga that been in jail, so I'm used to that. But these regular people, they don't know about that, man. They don't know about that, man. That's an underlying message. That's not only to show no jumper and Adam that we'll pull up on your shit, but that's to show the blacks and the world and the industry that we'll pull up and we'll come together as one race, La Raza. They'll come together. And I ain't mad at that. I just want my black people to pick up on that. That's it. I ain't mad at none of that. All races should stick together. Off top. I just want my black people to see that. That's what we got to do. They not gonna even let us pull up to nowhere 100 deep, 50 deep. Never. 50 black niggas in one area, 100 niggas in there. Shit. They not finna do that, nigga. They finna call the goon squad, nigga, because we're a threat. We're a threat to each other and to everybody else. Straight like that. For real, for real. There's too many people up in here, though, so I'm gonna kick back. Zen Culpin, what were the R's? Get them lights up. Right, they do. They think Cali is the whole United States, man. And it's but see, I'm gonna keep it clean though, because what we do out here in LA and California is really gonna structure and dictate the rest of the 52 states or 51 states. Believe it or not, it really would. However we respond and act out here, that's how everybody else gonna react. Boy, there's too many people up in here. Yeah, the hate is real. Yeah, you already know. They ain't letting no black people come up, nigga, 100 deep, 50 deep. Shit, not even 20, 30 deep, man. Not no black people. They gonna be like, oh, man, something finna happen. I promise you. I promise you, bro. I promise you. They not finna do that. Wherever you at right now, you can walk down the street right now with just 5 blacks. And motherfuckers gonna be looking at your ass like, what the fuck they doing, where they going, what happened? Right now, wherever you at right now, you can walk out your house, walk with like 5 people. Just go walk to the store. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. So, nah. Big Deuce, what you had said? You said something about newborn? Be Big 619, man. I appreciate that, man. I don't even know how to. Let me see. I don't even know how to do. Let me see. Yeah, I don't even know how to pin shit and shit, man. But like I said, this shit with Tiger, it's too many people up in here, man. Y'all get them like buttons, man. Hit them like buttons. But like I said, man, this shit with Tiger, you know, it's kind of a good thing, man, because it's been the elephant in the room for a long time, you know what I'm saying, as far as the black and brown relations and how everything operate, how everything is, and how we striving to make it to be. So I do give props for Tiger for that, because he opened up the door for this conversation of blacks and Mexicans that's been going on forever and for centuries, and it's probably gonna continue to go on. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna touch on something because I'm gonna talk to my Southsiders, man, the Northanians too, but really the Southsiders. This is for you. This is for y'all right here. What I'm about to say, because y'all know how y'all race is. Y'all know how y'all structure is. Y'all know how y'all politics are and everything. Y'all know how serious y'all shit is. Y'all know that better than any other race, any other black person or anybody can tell you about your own politics and your own shit. Y'all know. So with me saying that, this is why, you know, a lot of essays is not signed to like major labels and doing certain shit, because of the machine and the people that's behind y'all that kind of dictate and orchestrate how y'all operate and move y'all life. Y'all know I'm not lying. Because really, the corporate world and niggas that's like doing shit, they not really trying to fuck with y'all like that, because y'all got a whole different other politic behind y'all shit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't because y'all Mexicans and all that. It's because of the shit that come with y'all. That's just my opinion. Because I ain't seen no essays signed to no major label doing none of that. And it's a lot of essays that rap. You know what I'm saying? They got a lot of good shit. You know, Swifty Blue, he good. You know what I'm saying? Lil Rob. It's a couple of fools that's really good, like this essay, Capone E. It's a lot of them that's really good, like rapping, like on some real shit. You know, they real good and got some cool music, but I just feel like because of the things that's tied to them, and y'all know what I'm talking about as far as the Southsiders, y'all structure and everything, I really feel like that really dictates and controls a lot of shit as far as like close the doors for y'all, because of the chain of commands of different things that y'all got to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but that's just how I feel. It's because Rasa not free, they oppressed, and the great Capone. Damn, somebody said Capone is Pakistan. Hell no. Western Queen, what up with it? Damn, they said that nigga is Pakistan. Hell no. Uh, Flakko need to be held accountable for a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what he need to do. Flacco need Flacco need to be held accountable for a lot of his shit. For real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Because you could be a journalist and be on this little YouTube shit and all that. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta know your boundaries, bro. You leave the street shit and all this old, you know what I'm saying, shit up to the niggas that's really out here and that's gonna get out here. You know what I'm saying? When you're a regular person and you're a pedestrian, you're a civilian, stay in that lane as a civilian, man. You know what I'm saying? Do your job and all that, but don't be really speaking up on shit, because what people don't realize is that that one little Tiger video, it sparked all this shit that's going on. It's just really a conversation and a lot of different views, and you got black people saying this, you got Mexicans saying that, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, the white man and the Johnnies in them, they sitting back like this. They sitting back like this. While the Mexicans and the blacks is politicking, going back and forth, or doing whatever, nigga, the white man, I'ma say it, the white man and the Johnnies, they sitting back like this. Cause that's what they want to do anyway. Cause at the end of the day, we don't control nothing. We don't control no channels. We don't control no endorsements. We ain't controlling none of that, bro. I don't give a fuck how much money y'all got. We not controlling none of that. We might have a little baby input in it, but we not controlling the airwaves. We can't control that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Blacks and Mexicans, we've been surviving off each other. Yeah. Blacks and Mexicans, we've been surviving off each other for decades. We've been surviving off each other. Back when it wasn't that really enough Mexicans out here. You know what I'm saying? All blacks and all Mexicans don't always get into it, because when we see each other coming out the house every day, or we taking the trash out, or we see the same motherfucker because we like the same motherfucker. So while all this shit is going on, they land back in the cut. They land back in the cut watching the Mexicans and the blacks politic on social mother-hucking media. Now, how crazy is that? Everybody supposed to be prison dudes, street dudes, or whatever, but we click on this YouTube and we see people trying to bring the streets into social media world. And once niggas start allowing that, then it's gonna be fucked up, because that means everybody gonna really, you already held accountable for what come out your mouth, but people gonna really be blowing shit out of proportion that don't need to be blew out of proportion. Leave the streets on the streets, bro. Yeah, if that shit was on social media, I guess you gotta approach it in the public because it was in the public all the way, but leave the streets on the streets, man. That's what's wrong with motherfuckers. And see, we the streets, bro. Blacks and Mexicans, we the streets. We barely starting these little YouTube pages and podcasters and all that. Don't nobody name one black person or one Mexican. They got a big ass platform. Name one black person or one Mexican. They got a big ass platform like it's they shit. Name one. Name one. Name one. Name one black person or one Mexican that got a big platform like the Vlads and No Jumper and all that. What, say cheese? What, say cheese? He a weirdo to me. You know what I'm saying? Because he doing some other shit. Who? DJ Academics? He funny bunny too, because you know they like culture vultures. You feel me? To tell you the truth, and they black. And I say that because they not really trying to, like, you know what I'm saying? You could talk about shit, but you supposed to be trying to bring some light to it. You feel me? Culture, I need that fade, culture. I need that fade. Appreciate the super chat. But tell me I'm lying, bro. Because they not on here to really expand and move the needle for the black people. They really on there to benefit they platform, and you know what I'm saying? Like somebody like Queen's Flip, I like Queen's Flip because he be on there clowning, you know, dancing, having fun, and he'll speak on certain little shit. You know what I'm saying? So he a little different, but you can't name a black person or a Mexican that got a big ass platform that everybody is striving and trying to get on. Name one. Name a platform that's a black person or a Mexican and everybody striving to get on that motherfucker. Name one. Joe Budden. I see Joe Budden. Young Elder. Oh, what up, baby bone? The Brown Bag Podcast. Okay, that's some new shit. That's some new shit. I think that's that fool do know shit. You know what I'm saying? From No Jumper. I just been hearing about that. But it's not no big platform. You feel me? It ain't a platform that everybody trying to get on because you know what I'm saying? It's a difference between having a cool platform and then having a big one. You know what I'm saying? Like a big one to where motherfuckers want to get on there because it's like as soon as you get on there, you gonna pop, you gonna blow up. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't no black podcast like that. It ain't no Mexican podcast like everybody's like really trying to get on that motherfucker. It ain't, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't gonna allow it. They not gonna allow it. Look out, move, move, move. That's my puppy right there. Go play. Go play. Yeah, so you feel me? They not gonna allow it, bro. They really not. So that's just how I feel that, you know, that you know, they just not gonna do it. Coaches say don't throw Flakko under the bus to make him feel crazy. There's a news team at No Jumper also. Cholo said these racist words. And you know what? He did say them. He did say that. You feel me? And he don't get no pass for that. You know what I'm saying? He could have abbreviated or said it another way to make us understand. And I'm glad you brought that up because he been talking about coon a lot as far as like Tariq called him a Mexican coon or whatever. And I'm gonna speak on that right now. First, a coon is like a Uncle Tom, like a sellout. You know what I'm saying? That's something that black people refer to other black people that we feel like that's not keeping it real, that's not black enough. That's what coon mean. Like, nigga, you old coon ass nigga. You feel me? You a sellout, right? Second, even though Tariq used that terminology towards American Cholo, you shouldn't have said that back. You could have abbreviated that too, because that's just like saying nigga coming from another race. You know what I'm saying? It's the same feeling. It's the same thing, you know what I'm saying, when a black person say, I just found out that Bete means something like bad towards Mexicans, and I didn't even know that, and I'm 45. But it's the same thing if a black person said anything, the WB word or beaner and all that old shit. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? It's in the same category coming from another race. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not finna let no white boy call me no damn coon. And I ain't gonna let no Mexican call me no coon. I ain't gonna even let no black nigga call me no coon. But at least this gonna be a black nigga, and if anything, you know what I'm saying, nigga, you a coon. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the dialogue is at that time is for them things being said. Hold up, who want that fade, bro? American Cholo, you want that fade for $20? American Cholo, man, if you ain't been following my page, you know I always say that whoever send that super chat, man. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely got a fade for sure. I got like 1,000 fades. They all know who been following my channel. So American Cholo, he got a $20 fade. He said, it's love from my end, homeboy. I'm done trying to fight for one another. Together we are stronger. And you know what? I'm going to tell you like this, American Cholo. I'm going to tell you like this, bro. Because I feel you when you say you done and all that stuff. But it's That's all the devil, bro. That's all. That's what it's designed for. You know what I'm saying? You gonna go through that. I'm going through that. Other people that's standing for what we standing for. This is what happens. This is what happens, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you can't be done with it. You can't be. You gonna get frustrated. You know what I'm saying? You in a social media platform now. You know what I'm saying? You didn't ask to be the face of the comment of you didn't ask to be the face of that video. You know what I'm saying? It's just your video took caught fire because it was other Mexicans making replies about Tiger's video, just like it was blacks making replies to the video too. Yours just caught fire. Yours just caught buzz. So with that, everybody that's gonna be laying in the cut trying to tear you down, tear your channel down, and do all that. You know what I'm saying? They say bad publicity is good publicity. So all publicity is good publicity. But niggas like me and you, we really niggas that's from the street, been in jail, prison, and all that. We not used to that type of energy because we all we know is how to react and respond like how we know how to respond. You feel me? So that's understandable. So this is a new day and age, you know what I'm saying? And we done mature. We know we matured because we know who we is. We can see our maturity. Cause it's easy to go and just do some bullshit, you feel me? So we know we matured, you know what I'm saying? But it's always that shit is always in us, bro, because that's just in us. You know what I'm saying? No matter if you a Crip, Blood, Mexican, whatever, nigga, you really with that ism, that shit is just in you. No matter if you 50, 45, 35, 25, 65, nigga, that shit is in you. Nigga, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Of course, like Nipsey say, I'm for peace, but before I get pressed, I murk. You know what I'm saying? So you could be for peace, but sometimes, a motherfucker might try to take that as advantage and you got to do what you got to do. Now you in the trick bag. So you in a good position, American Cholo, you know what I'm saying, to do what you want to do what you've been trying to do, and now it's right here. It's showtime. Lights, camera, action. Lights, camera, action. It's time to get it in, American Cholo. Do what you do. Keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing wrong with, you know what I'm saying, promoting your culture, none of that, you know what I'm saying? But remember, at the end of the day, it's all about yourself. It's all about your kids. It's all about your wife. It's all about your family, nigga. Self-preservation is a must. Protect your energy at all times. That's what I push on this channel. We tied to shit, but it's always gonna be about this nigga first before anybody. So keep that in mind. Keep doing what you're doing, bro. I fuck with your channel, you feel me? Before I seen that video with the ER, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say I was tripping or I wasn't. I just was more so like, I'm kind of like, I'm used to that shit. That's how I feel. Like, I feel like that shit be going on because of, how it is in the system and all that old shit. But, I could tell from your conversation that you sincere. You can always tell from somebody's conversations because you can't fake be cool. You can't fake be humble and be about peace. You could tell about somebody's conversation that they sincere about what they saying and they action. So that's neither here nor there, you know what I'm saying? So don't even trip on that, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Like I said, lights, camera, action. Do what you do, man. But my main thing is the Mexicans saying nigga and Mexican gang striking up nigga killer. That's the only thing. Otherwise, I ain't got no problem with no Mexicans. Never did. You feel me? I mean, when I go to jail, I ain't got no problems with them. But I understand the politics and the guidelines of how things got to be. I was the nigga that, you know what I'm saying, that the ones who had the keys to their little ism, I was the one they was hollering at, or other homies, but really me. Niggas was hollering at, essays was hollering at me. You know what I'm saying? Because they liked it, my get in my program, how I jail. They always told me you jail like a homie, like I jail like a Southsider. That's niggas say I jail like a Southsider. So that I hate to say it, but that's flattering. You know what I'm saying? That's a compliment. You feel me? But like I said, man, Tiger, he got a good conversation spark. You know what I'm saying? Like I said on my other videos, he didn't take that video down. That nigga's an artist. You know how many artists and rappers wish they could take a video down and change some shit? Them white people took that motherfucking video down. Them white people took it down. Because at the end of the day, they know Mexicans is the biggest supporters of hip hop, music, and all that, along with black people. But they know the Hispanics, especially the Mexicans in California, but all over the United States, they support rap. They the ones at the concert. They the ones, everybody, you feel me? Everybody love rap music and all that. So them white people, they was like, nah, fuck that. We finna take this motherfucking video down. You feel me? You think Tiger took that video down? He don't control that. None of them rappers in the industry control them videos, man. Them white people, that's the case. That's the case. R. Kelly videos and all them motherfucking videos will still be up. Nigga, we don't run shit. Nigga, they'll shut this page down. Nigga, they'll shut your shit down, nigga, if they want to. People need to quit playing. I know it's a lot of shit going on down here, but it's really up here. We too busy looking right here. We need to be looking up here because this is where it's at. They might not let us get up there, but at least our mind could be like, yeah, we finally figured y'all motherfuckers out, man. We done letting y'all play us like puppets. You know what I'm saying? But let me take a pause right quick. I want to say there's a lot of people up in here. I appreciate y'all. I don't got enough likes in here. It's too many people up in here, not enough likes. But I appreciate everybody for tapping in with my channel, man. For the first timers that's coming here, this ain't no smear channel. This ain't a channel that grow off other people's demise, transgressions, and none of that. You know what I'm saying? It's all about protecting your energy over here. You know what I'm saying? Staying focused. You know what I'm saying? Trying to better yourself and elevate, man. You know what I'm saying? We all human at the end of the day. Every race should feel superior. You know what I'm saying? Every race should feel superior. What? Nigga, I'm a black man, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nigga. You know what I'm saying? And for me to explain it to you, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Everybody should have pride in who they are as an individual and as they race. That don't mean that I'm racist. That don't mean I don't like them. But once you start doing shit and all that, then it's like, hold up, nigga. You doing that because you really, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You really don't like motherfuckers. Yeah, them rappers don't own nothing, man. Them rappers don't own nothing, man. For real, for real. I see you Denver tapping in, man. There's a lot of people up here, man. I appreciate y'all, man, and you know, go run that, go run American Cholo channel up. Go support. And see, that's another thing. Black people, we gotta support each other. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Even if it's on this little bullshit ass YouTube, nigga, whether it's hitting the bullshit like button, sharing it, whatever, you feel me? Coming in, even talking shit, you know what I'm saying? Talking gang, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Because we got to get that platform to where what we trying to get to, like as far as like everybody want to be on No Jumper, everybody want to be on Vlad TV. Ain't nobody really trying to like, oh, I want to be on $1 million worth of game or, $1 million worth of game. They only do celebrities. That's how crazy the game is. You got celebrities doing podcasts. These niggas got all money or whatever. Even if they ain't whatever. Y'all got more than us. You know what I'm saying? Even though everything is a hustle, but you know what I'm saying? We can't have nothing down here on ground zero. We can't have nothing down here on ground zero, nigga. They steal our culture. They steal our vibe. And I'm talking about from blacks and Mexicans. Niggas that's in the streets and just in the pen and all like that. They steal all our shit and water that shit down in the industry. You know what I'm saying? And then them niggas that's in the industry, they look down on us, forget about us, and be on some bullshit. You feel me? Then we down here cleaning up the pieces and cleaning up the mess that them motherfuckers up there create that don't give a fuck about us on ground zero. On God. You know what I'm saying? We need to get our own platform and need to support each other, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't got no big platform right here. Period. We don't. Yeah, well, I spoke on that, the reparation part, you know what I'm saying? And I think he was just I think he was just talking too fast and kind of reacting with that and not really understanding what he was saying as far as like how people will receive that, because that's some ridiculous shit right there to say that black people don't deserve or should get reparations. You feel me? Now that right there, that's really some crazy shit. Like, who does that? That's just like saying we all from the same hood, and there's some homies over there, and you know what I'm saying? This old person want them to clean out the yard or do something around the house, and you know what I'm saying, and pay them, and we saying like, why them niggas doing that shit? We been from the hood longer than them niggas. Why they don't want to pay us to clean that shit up? You feel me? If that make any sense, I'm explaining like that because it's like reparations, it ain't even really so much about the money. It ain't even about the money, the reparations, even though we need that money as a community, but it ain't even really about the money. It's really about the United States showing that they fucked up and really acknowledging that, we really fucked up. You know what I'm saying? We probably wasn't alive or back here back then, but United States and the government and the powers that be had a big hand in, you know what I'm saying, breaking down not only the whole community but the black community, you know what I'm saying? So it's more so about being accountable and America really saying, you know what, we fucked up, and really, you know what I'm saying, doing what they do for all these other motherfucking races. And that's just keeping it clean, shit. I don't give a fuck. That's just what it is. See, they not gonna have a nigga like me on No Jumper and Vlad TV. Cause they know, nigga, I'ma say what I wanna say, and I'ma be respectful, but I'ma be straight to the point. See, people always want to tell you how to talk when it's time to speak on facts and all that, you know what I'm saying? Or, when it's disrespectful to them, then they want to tell you how to say and speak and all that old shit. For real, for real. Y'all up in this motherfucker like a motherfucker though, for real. Stick to your own while you in here. Dirt Free said you stick to your own while you in here. Yeah, that's how it is. That's how it is. T Love said I've never been around a lot of Crips. You know what I'm saying? And see, when you go to jail and shit, when you go to jail, you be around a lot of different people. You know what I'm saying? And you get to learning about a lot of different shit, seeing a lot of different shit. You know what I'm saying? And especially when you go to prison. When I first went to prison, and I was in Delano reception, it took me a long time. When I first went to prison, I went to Delano. It took me a long time to really realize that everybody that I'm looking at is not from LA. For real. It took me a long time to realize that like everybody I was looking at, y'all, they not from LA, because prior to going to prison, shit, I hadn't really been out of LA. I always been in LA, South Central all my life. So it's like going to prison, I'm seeing all these different motherfuckers from all throughout California. And in my mind, I'm thinking, oh, this Mexican, he a Southsider or he a Paisa. Oh, this black fool, he a Crip or he a Blood. But when in actuality, that Mexican could have been a Bulldog when they was on the main line in prison a long time ago. A Norteño, you know what I'm saying? A nigga from up north, IE, you know what I'm saying? San Diego, different shits. So once you start experiencing that, man, you start seeing a lot of different people, and you start really seeing it for what it is. The Mexicans are brothers. The Mexicans are brothers. You know what I'm saying? They got. That's another thing. Anybody that got this tone complexion, anybody that got this complexion right here, this skin tone, whether they out here in California, Mexico, Brazil, nigga, anywhere part of the world, nigga, anybody with this skin tone, no matter what kind of language come out their mouth, anybody with this skin tone, they experience racism, They go through shit and they going through shit and they gonna continue to go through shit just because of the color of their skin. Let me say that again. No matter in United States, Mexico, Brazil, no matter wherever, anybody with this skin tone right here, they gonna experience prejudice, racism, hatred, anger, off top, off the rip, off the rip, as opposed to other races. They gonna go through whatever they go through. We don't see it. I don't know. It don't look like it exists. Why? Theo said, "Why do I think that is? Because not only where we growing up and where we was raised at, but we trained to think like that. You know what I'm saying? We trained to think like that. We trained at a young age. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Brown Beret did fight with Black Panthers up in Oakland. Yeah, but a lot of people don't know that. You know what I'm saying? If they don't do their history. Nah, AD called American Cholo. When is American Cholo apologizing? American Cholo, he did apologize. He always apologizing. You know what I'm saying? I done heard him with my own ears. He apologizing because you know what I'm saying. He ain't really trying to feed into that narrative. But at the same time, y'all gotta realize we still human. You know what I'm saying? See, when you been polluted, see niggas that's from the streets and been in jail, we been polluted. We don't even realize that. As much as we say this is some honest shit and nigga, this is a stack and all that, that's really pollution inside us. I'm talking about niggas that's from the streets and been in and out of jail and prison and all that. Niggas that really did that. That's pollution inside of us, bro. But when you in the midst of that, you don't realize that because you in the midst of that doing what you're doing. But when you get to a certain age, like me, American Cholo, different motherfuckers, you realize that that was pollution. So you still trying to clean yourself out mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and all that from all that pollution. But it's still in there though, because like I say, it gotta be in you, not on you. You feel me? So when motherfuckers are steady trying to, you know, attack a motherfucker, like it's only so many times that I can apologize to a motherfucker. And I'm not gonna always keep apologizing because nigga, all right, I said my bad or my apologies, you know what I'm saying? But you motherfuckers, nigga, now we gotta get out because you still, so that's a natural response from anybody. So he have apologized and shit, but in that same breath, he gotta understand that he in social media. Now he a social media what you call it? He a public figure now. You know what I'm saying? Definitely now because he's been on No Jumper and shit. So he a public figure now. So you gotta realize this social media is billions and billions and billions of people on this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You got trolls, you got fake accounts, you got real people. So you got all kind of comments and different shit that's gonna be coming. So he gotta realize that he can't be looking too far into the comments. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, he gonna get the same treatment as another celebrity. You know what I'm saying? The same jealousy and hate that another celebrity get that's rapping or doing whatever, or somebody that's big in the YouTube world, he gonna get that same hate. Even more so now because it's lights, camera, action. You feel me? Cameras on them now. You know what I'm saying? And you know, don't fold, American Cholo. Don't fold. You know what I'm saying? You know, don't blame social media. You know what I'm saying? Because once we knew the job was dangerous when we took it. Just like when we got put on the hood. Once you get on the social media and you put your face out there and your words, that's why you got to be careful in what you say and how you say it. You know what I'm saying? Period, point blank. You know, like you know you can't be. Ain't no gray areas. Not for no nigga that's from the street and that's really been in and out of prison and all that. These civilians like Flakko and all these other motherfuckers, okay, they got a little room for error because they don't know. So that's why they get hemmed up Check them, let them know, nigga, X, Y, and Z, this ain't what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Adam right here, this your platform, cool. Nigga, that's why I like AD and I trust AD to really, you know what I'm saying, let Adam know, like, nigga, no, don't be posting this, don't be doing this and doing none of that. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I feel on that. Yeah, but see, y'all see how all these comments up in here, it's a gang of y'all up in here, and you see how it's like it's a lot of different opinions, like assholes, we all got one. But we can't be just trying to like, especially if your ass ain't been in the streets like that, and not even fuck the streets, take the streets out of it. If you ain't been in prison, cause this shit is for really niggas that's been in prison and niggas that's in prison. Fuck these niggas on the street. You niggas that ain't been to jail and all that, you niggas are civilians in my eyes. I don't even give a damn if you from a gang, nigga. You ain't been to prison yet, you a civilian, nigga. All you know is what we telling y'all or what y'all see on TV. That's for the niggas that ain't been to prison and the Mexicans that ain't been to prison. So this really don't concern niggas that ain't never been to jail. But niggas that been to jail, we know how serious this shit is, how I can get it and all that old shit. And, you know, we need to make sure, you know what I'm saying, we're not only holding ourselves accountable, but making sure people that surround us, if we got a chance to put a hand on them, like, nah, we can't be, we ain't finna be doing that. We ain't gonna be disrespectful. That goes for the blacks and the Mexicans. That's only for niggas that been in prison. Not county jail, not juvenile hall, not YA, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't been in prison, then this conversation really don't even concern you. That's how I feel. Because that's what's gonna dictate really what's going on. You know what I'm saying? From the pen to the street, street to the pen. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. If you ain't been in prison, I don't give a fuck where you from, black, Mexican, whatever. You a civilian, my nigga. You a civilian, and if you older and didn't go to prison and got away, whatever, more power to you. You know what I'm saying? But I doubt it if niggas you can't be a gangbanger and you don't go to jail. You can't be gangbanging and you saying you active and all that and you ain't even go to prison one time. You ain't been to prison one time, not even once, not even on the turnaround for like 6 months, 8 months. You be out here selling dope. You say you carrying guns or I seen you, but you won't never go to prison? Not one time. So nigga, you 25, 28, 29, 30, 31, and you from wherever you from, and you ain't been in prison. Nigga, you don't run that fast, nigga. And you ain't that sharpest nigga in the motherfucker. So nigga, what that mean? That mean you don't be carrying guns. That mean you don't be doing shit. That mean you don't be carrying guns. I'm gonna say that again, cause if you carrying guns, then you going to jail. You gonna go to prison. You ain't running that fast, nigga. You ain't gonna just keep getting away throwing guns, nigga. So you don't carry guns. That's the first thing, nigga. You don't carry guns, and you ain't out here robbing shit like, whether it be stupid ass strong arm robberies, robbing stores, credit unions, whatever. You're not doing none of that. You're not doing none of that because if you do some of that, nigga, eventually you're gonna go to jail like the rest of us did, nigga. So you really out here just a nice ass nigga from wherever gang you from, putting on the clothes, taking pictures, posing with guns, talking about fuck this and all that, and you ain't even been to prison, nigga. I'm talking about niggas in our generation, nigga. I ain't trying to hear that. There's probably some old niggas that ain't been to jail, but nigga, I ain't trying to hear that, nigga. I ain't trying to hear that, nigga. You ain't been in prison one time? Stop it, bro. You ain't on. Fuck going to the county for 8 months, fighting the case 2 years, 3 years. Cool. You went through the blender session up in there, a few rides and all that. But you ain't went over the hill, man. You ain't went over that grapevine, bro. Nah. You ain't been on the yard with no Northams and no Bulldogs, bro. No IE card. You ain't been there. You ain't been there, bro. You ain't been on the yard where it's only like a couple of neighborhoods as far as O's and the rest is East Coasters and it's a gang of Bloods and gang of Hoovers in prison. You ain't been in them zones. You ain't been right there. You know what I'm saying? You ain't been where you can't look this way and you only way you can do is look up. You ain't been there, bro. So that's why I feel like this conversation, as far as the shit with Tiger and they got the blacks and Mexicans talking, going back and forth, it's cool for the dialogue, but let's understand that at the same time, this shit is real life. This shit is not social media. This shit is not likes. This shit is not views. This shit is not viral. People could really lose their life in this shit, man, for real. From the pen to the streets, depending on how it go and all that old shit. Because everything is calculated. You feel me? So just keep that in mind. I'm talking to all my convicts with that, not to them civilians, nigga. You niggas are civilians, nigga. Nigga, go do a turnaround, nigga. Go do 8 months at least. Go do 8 months at least. For real, for real. Yeah, I know they killed the black man. I know. I already know. I already know. I know, man. I know they did, man. For real, for real. So another pause break. If you tapping into my shit, I salute y'all. It's a lot of people up in here. You already know. You know what I'm saying? Too black, too motherfucking strong at all time. Protect your energy always. Protect your energy. You know what I'm saying? Protect your energy. That's why I always say that all the time, because it's always going to be a lot of jealousy, a lot of hate, a lot of all shit coming from all angles and all places. Trust me. So this is just another example of that. You know what I'm saying? Of people trying to get shit stirred up with the blacks and Mexicans and all that old shit. You know what I'm saying? We all got our own opinions about how we feel, but at the same time, shit, we all trying to cohabitate and live and survive and take care of our family and live a good, you know, a productive life. Hopefully, we can. You feel me? Neighborhood to the neighborhoods. Shout out to the Hoovers, the Trays, the Bloods, the Pyrus, the Gangsters, Long Beach, Compton, Watts, IE, you feel me? San Diego, you feel me? Up north, Sacramento, Oakland, Vallejo, you know what I'm saying? Richmond, Stockton, Central California. Shout out all the essays, you know what I'm saying? Shout out all my black people in California specifically, you know what I'm saying? Shout out all over the world, Texas, you feel me? Atlanta, Chicago, you know what I'm talking about? Florida, New York, Seattle, you know what I'm saying? Shout out everybody all over the world, man. You know what I'm saying? Today is Tuesday. Y'all make sure y'all have a good day. Protect your energy. You feel me? Stay focused. Don't get too caught up with this black and Mexican shit, even though it's not serious. It can be serious. But like I said, only thing I'm really focused on is it ain't cool for no Mexicans to say nigga, let alone be striking that shit up on the wall. And that's what I'm going to stand up on, and that's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Until then, salute. Y'all have a good day. I see Texas, East Los, Oxnard. Y'all already know, man. Shout out to all y'all, man. For real, for real. Salute.